We are very grateful for the state government's Works for Queensland program, which continues to allow councils like ours the ability to complete these necessary projects. Currently, more than 160 tonnes of recycling material is self-hauled to the Killaloe transfer station every year. Commingled recycling is then sent to the material recovery facility at Portsmouth in Cairns, where it is sorted and baled for the market. The new Resource Recovery Centre will also provide an undercover space for disposed mattresses, which will be now recycled. Council's transfer station receives about 20 mattresses per week from the community and local businesses. Our new partnership with the Endeavour Foundation will save more than 693 cubic metres of waste from going to landfill each year, which is the equivalent of 17 fully grown African elephants, which I thought was quite a nice way to put it. Last year, 1,040 mattresses went to landfill. Now more than 70% of the region's mattresses will be able to be recycled, and that is council springing into action, as we put it, to make a change for this area. Mattresses will now be able to be stored here at the new Killaloe Resource Recovery Centre before they're picked up for recycling, which is just absolutely, it's an amazing thing, and we were just talking about the way it's done, and we're going to get more information. So Nick, I believe you're going to mention about the process and more information about it.
So when we are left with landfill material in this middle section, the loader will push up against the wall here. We've got our excavator that will drive up the ramp, and it will pick off this floor, and we'll have a truck, an empty truck parked in the third section at the back, and it will pick off the floor and load that truck. That truck's particularly important given Killaloe landfill up the back is pretty much at the end of its life. We've only got a couple of months left.
I think ultimately, when we've heard from Nicole about the good things that this recovery centre is going to do in removing waste from our landfills. And I think, in terms of protecting the environment, this is a really important infrastructure that is going to go a long way to not only serve the purpose of minimising the amount of rubbish that we put into our landfill, but we're doing our bit to protect the environment in the Douglas Shire. Can I say it is an absolute pleasure being here representing the Queensland Government, and I acknowledge Mayor Kerrs about Works for Queensland. Works for Queensland is probably one of the most successful program that we've seen right throughout my region anyway, and giving local councils the capacity to deliver local projects.
So that material and that truck will go up to Springmount landfill for the next couple of years.
I guess the bigger purpose here is the environmental, positive environmental impact that it will have for the future of this local community. So thank you for everyone involved. Thank you to the local council for delivering such an amazing project, and thank you to all of you for being here today.
It's really important. We now assist councils across far north Queensland with extension work as Rico's Riva, Douglas Shire Council. It's really important to have this association provide the work for our team out of Riva. If you look over in the distance, you'll see a pile of mattresses that at this point our team aren't able to process and recycle. This is generally because they've been left out in the environment, they've gotten very wet, and you'll see the potential there for mould and things to grow there that can potentially be unsafe for our team. Currently what we're doing is looking at other avenues or PPE, other safety devices that we can implement that will allow us to safely reduce that pile of mattresses from going to landfill. It's really important to try and stop mattresses getting into landfill. A mattress in landfill is not a one-off issue. It continues to vibrate and rise to the surface, especially through the wet season. So it's a continuing task for all of our councils and a continuing cost. If we can reduce that cost, if we can eliminate that cost, that would be a wonderful thing for councils, community members and our team.
Now, the Endeavour Foundation, how long have you guys been going and what's your main objective?
Endeavour Foundation's in its 70th year this year. We were established to assist people with disability live their best lives. And we run across 3 core categories. We provide accommodation. In Far North Queensland, we actually have 15 houses that are specifically purpose-built, where we provide independent living, supervised independent living for the community members who choose to go and live with us. We also have learning and lifestyle centres where we will teach those with disability the basic life skills, or in some cases help them with the skills and their aspirations to. We've recently had someone who's actually gone off and started their own photography business through the skills they've learnt through us. I predominantly work within our work portfolio, and my job is to go out and find meaningful employment for our team who choose to come and work with us.